This pencil.
Yes, it's
This
all
is
color pencil.
shading, like you draw.
Yeah, so I draw and then color. And, I'm still practicing. I'm not the best at faces and things like that. So I used to do flowers and different shapes. But this was a challenge, and hopefully.
I think it's beautiful.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
I love it. I really like the blue hair on this. Reminds me of like Sesame Street in a way.
Okay.
Kind of like my childhood, but the face reminds me of like perimenopause.
Okay.
My adulthood. So I could meet in the middle on this piece.
Right.
And I think it's
But I also have greeting cards, and this one is one of the prints I have on my greeting cards.
Oh, nice. Okay.
I actually brought some for you, Katie.
Oh, nice. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Bob, I'm going to give you your picture back before I steal it. Thank you, sir.
Okay, so these are for you. There's also some Skylit stickers in there.
Thank you. I'm going to be mailing these out to some special people. I see your flowers now.
Yep.
And your faces.
Yep.
Whoops.
Uh-oh.
Didn't mean to do that. It says y'all pull up. That's pretty dope.
Thank you.
And do you think of each of the titles yourself for the back?
Yeah, a lot of times it comes to me when I'm working on a piece, but often it's not until it's finished. I'm in such a happy space when I'm working on these things, and I never know, obviously,
what it is till it's done.
Exactly.
Right. I can get down with that. And then we've got the Skylit sticker too. So this is beach at night. Yeah, that's beautiful.
Yep. And Colton actually has that original.
Oh, at the house.
Yes.
Like on his wall.
Yep.
Colt also owns a lot of dope shit. Takes one to know one, sir. So these are ours, and it come in this really nice tie-dye paper too.
Thank you. Yeah, this is actually a re-gift.
It's nice.
Someone gifted that to me for my birthday, and
right up my alley.
I'll pass it on to you.
It's very colorful. I like it. So just some questions for you. We kind of got some questions together. How do you prepare for a show? Was that your first show you did?
That wasn't my first art show, but it was the first show that I produced alongside my son. And how I prepared was I first wanted to have at least 10 pieces, so I made sure I had pieces that I would be proud of showing, and or pieces I thought people would enjoy or receive something from the piece. And besides meditation and trying to stay calm, that's
Centering
really the only.
yourself?
Yes, thank you.
It's all good. I forget stuff all the time. What is your process as far as when you write your poems or you paint you're doing your art? Do you have a process behind that, or does it just come to you in the moment?
It just comes to me. I'm inspired by colors. Like I might see this piece of paper and think, oh my God, I got to do something in orange and pink and yellow. I just grab a piece of paper. I mess up a lot. I redo things. A lot of times what I'm visualizing, I cannot get it on paper because I just need to wait until the time is right.
Right.
I don't typically finish things in a day's amount of time. Yeah, right. It's months and sometimes
definitely
a
process.
Yes,
I agree. What inspires your art? I think you kind of just described that, so we don't need to go into that. What do you want your legacy to be as far as this artwork or your poems? How do you want it to be remembered?
That she was dope.
Hey, that's a good answer.
I guess that's my poetry, my artwork made somebody happy or inspired or motivated to do something that they love. Right.
Well, it does. I think that the poem that you told at your art show downtown, the Depression's a Bitch, like I shared that with everybody I knew. It was very effective to me. It hit home. And you do have to fight that bitch back. Like, I mean, I'm talking play dirty.
Yep.
Pull out all the razor blades, the sand in the eyes, all the shit, because she's not going to play fair either. He, she, whatever it is. So I felt really, I resonated with that poem, and I think that was like when I started to see you as an artist. You know,
Oh,
like, I know
wow.
I had seen your artwork prior, even on like KO's page, but the poem was nailed at home. So I do
Great.
encourage you to continue to do more of those, because that was
Wow.
really cool. Yeah.
Thank you very much.
And I shared it all over the country, so my sister's probably still listening to it in
Oh,
Houston.
wow. Well,
My sister does storytelling for The Moth, and I encourage you to look into that because she's very similar to you.
Okay.
And she just goes up, and if they give you a topic every time, you're in front of thousands of people, and you just have to do a 3-minute, monologue about whatever topic they hand you.
okay. Wow.
And I
That's
think
challenging.
It
I
is,
like
but
that.
I think it's a good challenge, and people usually rise to that.
Okay.
They want to be the best of the group.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
She
The
has a
Moth.
good time with it. Yeah, it's
Okay.
called The Moth. Her number one selling story, which is in Oprah's book club, was about her dog that she adopted, was special needs dog.
Okay.
So, and everyone loves dogs.
Yeah.
So she was like, I'm 40, I have no friends. This has to work. Like, this is going to work with this dog. So it was a great story. So I'll send it to you so you can listen to
Okay.
it.
I'd love that.
What's the favorite line ever written by Anyssa Ray? Do you remember it?
The favorite line ever written. My goodness.
You can always say pass.
Yeah,
pass
pass.
on that
I
one?
want to come back to that one. Really good question.
Thank you. Are you a notebook person or are you phone notes? Where do you keep your
Notebook.
notes? You write it
Yeah,
down.
old school. Right, guys?
Do you encourage them to do that too? Sometimes
I-
you lose shit on your phone.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know, because I've lost phones and I've lost notes, but I've also lost notebooks too.
Yeah, that can happen too.
Okay, Squad is on the live. Favorite thing to paint or write about?
Favorite thing to paint
draw.
or write
Draw
about?
or write about.
Okay, so flowers would be my favorite thing to, draw and color. I guess write about would be myself, my experiences.
Whatever fuels you at the time.
Yeah, because shit happens. Oh, excuse me.
You can
Am
say
I,
shit.
Okay,
Mhm.
shit
All
happens
day
every
long.
day.
Shitty
Every
shit,
day, there's a challenge or there's a triumph or there's
Breakthrough.
a breakthrough,
Right.
some sort of insecurity or something. Yeah, there's a lot to write about.
Amen. Military brat.
Yep.
So you were all over the country with your
Yep.
family. Barstow. Don't know much about Barstow, but I know
Right.
where it is.
I know it's in the desert.
Right.
I didn't spend a lot of time there. I was born there. My dad was in the military. We were stationed in Italy for a few years, came back to California, and we were at Castle Air Force Base in Atwater, California,
I'm familiar.
and then moved to Sacramento around 1976.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's the year I was born.
Oh, really?
76.
Wow.
Sesquicentennial baby. That's me, March
Yeah.
14th.
Oh, that's a great birth year.
It is. Grandma you have grandma, your grandma.
Yeah, to one.
One boy, girl.
Yeah, yeah, he's a boy.
And then you're a Gemini.
Yes.
She gave me her bio, so single. She
Yeah.
likes walks on the beach. No.
I do actually.
I'm sure you do. And you're the founder of the Church Unusual, is that correct?
No, not the founder, but co-producer with my
Co-producer.
sister friend
Co-producer.
Gina.
Oh, I love Gina.
Oh yeah.
That's
She
Gina
was there
Sings,
the night.
Auntie
Yep.
Gina.
Yep.
She
yep.
was amazing host.
Yes, she really
she
is.
I remember I said something to her in the moment at the time, and she was like, do you want to fuck me? And I was like, no, never that. But
Right.
you're really dope, like I felt her though. Like
Yeah.
I felt that energy coming right at me because I was like, that's very much my energy.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
we were kind of like alpha-ing against each other.
Yeah.
So shout out to Gina. Great, that was a great experience. So these are just some rapid fires. Prince or Michael Jackson? Which
Oh,
one are you?
Prince.
I, knew
I
that
was going to
answer.
marry Prince when I was 14 years
What?
old. Yeah, I was going to marry him,
Me too.
figure out how to get to Minnesota, and
Lake
yeah.
Minnetonka. That's the waters.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I never made it, so.
Well, it's okay. You can still go to Minnesota. Hot or cold person? Do you like it hot or do you like it cold?
Oh, wow. I guess cold, because I'm having hot flashes these days.
Perimenopause.
Right.
We're about to flag the algorithm because it's already flagged on my phone because somehow I'm seeing all perimenopause shit. So I'm not even perimenopausal. I didn't think I was until I'm watching the algorithm talk to me about it every 5 seconds.
Yeah.
So I also get hot easily. Are you a iPhone or an Android person?
iPhone.
Team iPhone.
Yeah.
I feel the same. Even though they rate me every week for weird amounts of money, I'm still rolling with the iPhones.
Yeah.
I'm still fucking with it. I love an abusive relationship. A night owl or an early bird?
Oh my goodness, a night owl.
None of us are going to be up to do the work here. I don't know who's doing the work in the morning.
I'm a night owl.
Everyone I talk to is a night owl.
Yeah,
Maybe
who
it's
is
'cause
doing
we're
the
all
work in the morning?
creatives. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. It ain't me. I'm not up. I mean, I'm up, but I have to work at 9, but it's a struggle. It is definitely a struggle. I'm a night owl too. I feel like my brain pops off the most around 2, 3, 4 in the morning.
Oh wow, no, I'm in bed by then.
Nah. I'm in bed by about 5. And then I
Okay.
got to get up at 9. So.
Okay.
But I'm a night owl. I could even take a nap at night, maybe 6 to 10, and then get back up again. So that's the middle of the night is my favorite place. I love it there.
Well, it's fun. It's peaceful usually, at that time of the night.
It is.
Yeah.
You can think. What do you have any creative rituals that you've created for yourself?
I require space, so I like to make sure I have some quiet time, some space. Not necessarily do I do that before I start drawing or coloring or whatever. But if I'm preparing for a poem
Or a project?
yeah, then I try to just give myself some space and quiet time.
Alone time?
Yep.
Yeah, I think that's really smart. The art. Let's look at the other 2 pieces of art that you have, and then
Okay.
as we're doing that, we can let people know like where they can go to purchase any of your work, or if you have a site. Do you happen to have a website?
I don't have a website. Right now, everything's on Instagram. Just a couple of years ago, my Instagram pages were private.
Right.
In fact, my art page was just private up until about 4 months ago, I believe.
Oh yeah. See, it happens fast.
Yeah. But I'm generally a shy person, so it took some time for me to.
Oh, it's going to take longer too.
Yeah. Thank
I
you.
agree with that. But you'll get used to it. And
Yeah.
I think it helps to have these guys
It does.
because they're already hella in the know. So.
Yeah.
What's this one called?
Oh, thank
Do
you,
you have
sweetie.
a name on that one?
Yeah, so this one is, sorry, gosh, it's on the back.
Oh, Oh, it's on the
But
back
no,
of the
yeah, but
picture.
it's yeah.
Well,
Gosh,
it's nice.
thank you very much.
Does anyone own this?
How
bad boy?
embarrassing! No, that one is available.
Up for grabs.
I was gonna say Planet Rock, but that's not Planet Rock.
We're gonna name it.
I am so embarrassed that I don't know.
Mystery.
McMystery.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's the
it is a
McMystery
mystery.
piece.
It is
But
a mystery.
it is available, so if anybody wants this, they need to hit her up.
Yeah.
And then what about the one you're holding?
Okay, and this one is Sweet Dreams.
And it looks like that. With
Yeah.
the braid and the eyelashes.
Yeah,
Super
she's
pretty.
like a little girl.
Mm-hmm.
It's childlike. A lot of my things are very childlike, whether it be the colors or.
And is that just to revert back to childhood? Like, is it
I
the
think
safer time?
so. Yeah, I can't figure it out. And then I have other things that aren't so childlike,
Right.
but still the colors are youthful and lighthearted, sort of a thing,
Good artists have a vast array, so you have all kinds of different stuff.
Yeah, thank you.
Dark, light,
Yes.
good, bad.
Yeah.
That's what duality is for art. I understand that. So is this one available?
Yes, it is.
So if anybody's looking for some sweet dreams. Sweet dreams are made of this. I can't sing it all, but
That's pretty good.
This is how I feel about it. What is your opinion? I've been asking this to everybody all night. Do you think 2025 Kanye is a genius, or is he wilding out?
I think he's wilding a little bit.
I've heard that already tonight.
I do.
He is kind of crazy.
But, I think he needs some good, supportive, loving people around him.
Yeah, I agree. He's definitely had a weird run, and this wife he's with now is way different than Kimmy.
Yeah.
So I'm sure she's not. I don't even know what they must do on their spare time, Bianca and Kanye. I think about it though sometimes. So that was a good question to ask.
That
I
was.
like to ask those questions. Do you have anything you want to say to the people out there, or anybody you want to thank, or any events coming up, anything you want to promote? This is your time to do that.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah, I want to promote the residency that Skylit Connection, and it's a Skylit Connection put on by Capital Connection and Skylit Music. We are at the Self Designs Art Gallery every Wednesday the month of June.
Beautiful art gallery.
And I believe we're also going to be there in the month of July. I don't want to overspeak. But every Wednesday we are showcasing some fantastic talent. This Wednesday, June 18th, we are focusing on the young people in our area. Anyone under 17 years old, we're asking to come out and perform. We want to encourage the young folks to get some stage time, some exposure. We're inviting anyone 17 and under with the talent, whether that be singing, dancing, poetry, if you play the violin. We are at 708 K Street, Self Designs Art Gallery in Sacramento, 8 to 10 p.m. You can follow me on Instagram. We have posts there. Am I forgetting anything, you guys?
And shout out to the art gallery, because
Yes.
that's a really nice art gallery.
Yes, it is.
And they do cater to our demographic, which
Yes.
is like hip hop, youth, which is not everybody out here. Like it takes a special owner to cater to a crowd like us. So
Yes.
because it gets wild sometimes.
Yeah.
But it's a good wild. And I try to encourage that to most people who own establishments. Like, give us a chance. You know, we may spill a few things, but we're going to wipe it up.
Right.
I promise.
Because we want to come back and we want to collaborate. So, yes, shout out to Self and Love, who run the art gallery over there at Self Designs Art Gallery.
I think I have actually reached out, so we are working on getting an interview for them here.
Oh, good.
Just to get them more exposure as well. And it's just a pleasure to have you. I just want people to know who you are, you know, like what you do. I want people to see your art. I want people to know how important it is to continue to do what's important to you, because it doesn't matter how old you are. It doesn't matter what you even do. If it's happy to you, if it makes you feel good, you should continue to do it, and people will flock to you. They will buy your stuff. They will support you. This woman had a sold out art show. That shit was dope.
Yeah,
that was standing room only.
Yeah,
in that art show. And it was performances, art. Her art was on the walls. There was food. It was just a very wholesome experience in that art gallery. It made me feel like we had a chance again as a human race for a few minutes. So
wow,
kudos to you.
Thank you. It was a lot of fun. It definitely was a team effort. These guys helped so much with curating the show, but advertising. We really went in. We went all the way in, and that's why it was sold out. It was sold out that afternoon.
Yeah, I remember.
And I have something for you as well. You talked a lot about the poem.
Yes.
Oh, so this is the poem.
Look at that. That's exciting.
Yeah, depression is a bitch. A real bitch, actually.
Yes. I mean, really. She shows up out of nowhere. Well, sort of. And she's so rude. She don't call, and the bitch don't knock. So you guys got to check her out. This is a great poet. This is a great poem. It hit. You want her to do it? Okay, yeah. Let's do it. Let's start it from here.
Okay.
She just creeps in.
She just creeps in with a whole lot of raggedy ass baggage, taking up space, creating clutter and dust. Close friends and loved ones may not even see her when she pulls up, 'cause she's a sneaky, quiet bitch. A cold-hearted, mean, sick monster. A destroyer. And a thief. She takes all the energy and every ounce of joy. A disruptor of long weekends, special birthdays, entire summers and winter breaks. Straight up inconsiderate, right?
Right.
She's been here before, a few times. Thought she was slick, coming in with all the snacks, the bread, a whole lemon cake.
I've had that.
I was like, really, bitch? Okay, let's eat. So many of us have been there, right? You know, on the ground, in a ball, crying out, fuck it all. Go to bed to barely sleep, then to work, try to smile, just okay for a little while. Then back to the dark blue place where depression and loneliness wait. You know, where you stay up late, write shit down and contemplate. If you can relate, maybe you'll consider this uncertified, unprofessional advice. You're gonna have to fight this bitch. This is what you do. Now, first, turn on a light. Now reach for your resources. Music, laughter, fresh air, exercise, meditate. Call a fucking friend.
No.
Well, not a fucking friend, but, a friend. Do all the things. Now swing. If you miss, swing again. Pull that bitch's hair if you have to. Funky bitch. She's a temporary bitch. Remember that. Keep the light on and knock the bitch out.
Amen, sister.
Thank you.
This brought me
Thank you,
back
guys.
a couple times, and now that it's going to be on my wall, it will bring me back a few more times. So
Okay, good.
it's very touching.
Thank you.
Depression is such a heavy subject, and it's so real.
Yes, it
So
is.
thank you for this.
Oh, you are so loved.
Thank
You
you.
have such a charmed life. I was
I
reading
know.
about you, and I thought, what a dope-ass life.
I know.
Congratulations.
I made that for myself. Isn't
Yes,
that
you
cool?
did.
Yeah.
Yes, you did, honey.
My dad said, that's a great article. I said, I wrote that.
Wow.
Well, because they gave me the option to answer the questions myself. So I
Yeah.
was like, we might as well just swag this bitch
Yes.
up.
Oh,
doing
my
it my
goodness.
Own. So
I
thank you
applaud
to
you.
Canvas Rebel. Thank you for reading it. And thanks to everybody that's been sharing it. They did just put a big article out on canvasrebel.com. They had my government name initially, but I called them and told them to take that shit down. So now it is my stage name, but everybody already knows the government because I couldn't wait to put it up. But the hard copies will say MCYeee, and that was actually a referral from Shoddy. If you guys saw the interview with Team Shoddy, he was in here recently, and he has a lot of stuff going on, and he did not have to refer me for that article, but he did. So I also shared the wealth and referred a few people too. So y'all will know who those are soon enough. But I want to thank Anyssa for this dope poem. We'll be putting this on the wall in our home, which is 3 lovely ladies, 2 of whom which have a lot of perimenopausal shit going on and snacks.
Good.
So we're going to make sure to keep this close. And then we also have Bandy still in the next room. But is there anything you want to say to anybody before you get out of here?
I just want to shout out to all the fathers.
Happy Father's Day.
Yeah, happy Father's Day. Have a beautiful week. Shout out to my sister Gina. Shout out to Skylit. Keep it Skylit. And Capital Connection. I love you guys. Thank you.
Oh, thank you. Well, we appreciate you so much. And you're welcome. Now you know where we're at. You
Yes,
just
I'll be back.
Come hang out on a Monday night. This is what we do.
I'd love to.
So,
Thank you.
Much love. And much love to, I still have the tooth gems on from the BF Smile Studio.
Oh, pretty.
They came in and did it live here on air. So that was pretty dope. I got to wear some nice red glasses.
Oh,
and
nice.
I feel like I have braces on, but it's all right. The things we do for beauty, right?
Right.
Well, we're going to get this set cleaned up. We're going to let Anyssa go on about her business, but we're going to get Bandy here in the building. So much love to Skylit. Much love to KO. We didn't even get to talk about how it is to have KO as a son, which must be entertaining.
It really is.
Because he's a really dope artist. So congratulations on raising a legend. So
Thank you.
You'll see soon enough on that. Much love to the DJ Eddie Z, and keep your ears to the speakers because we're coming right back. It's Connected Radio, the Yee area. Much love to Fall in a Pocket Theory. We're going to be using this. Yee. Oh, so we're going to take a picture real quick.
Sky lit.